Thank you.
Most deployed. Okay, she just said thank you.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois! Your old right hand! Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace.
This, guys. I hope you guys can read a bit fast. I don't want to.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just
I read pretty fast.
These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary, one who has worked it.
Right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist.
Garrig Mach Monastery.
And how about you, kid? Are you? Is that so? I'd love for you to see. What's troubling you, Captain?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
Knights of Saros? They do seem rather skilled.
Are you talking to me?
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Well, I guess they gave me someone to talk to, so that's something.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Thank you.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised. How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when the...
That would be because you...
Too true. I was the first, and everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything because of them. Every single one.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. Here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Ah, okay, so these... So this guy is... Maybe this represents each of the clans, or the houses, sorry. You guys are smart, they'll run away. This, like, she will, she doesn't trust anyone, which I actually, you know, I fuck with that. And, this guy does have a good point, like, you have to trust on people you rely on, but I don't know, man, people are fucked
joy.
up.
A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Ah, but if you're going to do this guy makes sense too.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me? Naive? Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment.
This guy's like kind of in the middle of the orange guy.
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never...
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please, allow me to finish my own proposition.
Damn.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Fuck, which one's which? Oh, guys, I don't know. I'm torn between Claude and what's your name? Edelgard. I think I'm gonna go with Edelgard. Let me double check. What did she call it? Artisan's Empire.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Claude is the most unique, definitely. Damn.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Okay, maybe I'm just so completely wrong. I think I'm just wrong. Maybe we'll just save here in case we want to repick a choice. You know, we'll have, yeah, in case we don't want to do that first battle.
Part 1. White
Part 1.
Clouds.
White
Great
clouds.
Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Oh wow, yeah, nice commentated it. I mean, it's kind of slow. Is the movie kind of slow right now, guys? Heralding the start of a new year. As we celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize the full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a giant tree. Oh wow.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Let's see. I was just thinking you guys are gonna be spoiled about which thing I picked, cause yeah, I'm gonna probably have it in the title. She's very quiet. I feel like I should be really paying attention to all these characters. The hell are these guys doing? Oh, they're jiggling. Why is the teacher dressing like that? I mean, yeah. Rhea, sir. Rhea. Mysterio? Oh, looks like Mysterio. Holy fuck. Oh, that's the woman that was in the battle. I wonder. Who's speaking? I don't hear anyone talking. I don't like that.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be
You sure?
You saw her in the courtyard. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan, the leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood.
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard... A fine name indeed.
Yes, ganja is lit.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving me.
Yeah, of course.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say.
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros?
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois... I must step away for now. But I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking. Well, the academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went...
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to
that's kind
something.
of... You're right, bro. Why is she making a kid a professor? That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's you then? So young.
Yeah, I know.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated.
That is true.
Well
that is true.
I am Hanneman,
But how do you
a
assume I'm
crest
smart?
scholar and professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and
you're pretty
available.
revealing.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been...
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy... Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more...
Okay,
have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well.
Seteth, they have more importantly, I have received a report. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Freya, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
I pray too, fam. I pray too. Well, there's a lot of talking in this game, that's for sure, guys. But I like it. I haven't played a game like this in a while. Really have to focus on what everyone is saying and doing, their intentions, little things, and we haven't really got into it. We really haven't got to like the open world, not open world, but like the, you know, like things we can control. Oh my god, not one of these. I hate these. I kind of have to watch it. Let me take control. Oh my god. I wonder if there's only limited stuff you can do in a day, man. Who is that guy? Damn. God damn.
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be to start. Please speak with the 3 house leaders. That is your first once you have finished. May I ask a favor of you?
Okay. Quests. What's in here? Gotta look everywhere, guys. Yay, we can control ourselves.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that, frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role. Can't entrust students to...
You saved the lives of the... Now you should make the rounds.
Okay. Yep, let me use this arrow instead of the door. Oh. Okay. Roster.
Hi. Hey there. Okay. So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I never properly introduced myself. I am the princess and heir apparent of... I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about...
Sure. What's that about her?
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception.
Magician allies recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. That looks very important to me. Strength, luck. Okay.
She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her. Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Multiplies experience earned by 1.2. Wow.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Dugaya, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is... perhaps too pleased with its own status. He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure...
I see. I mean, that's good.
To the
like,
west of Fogland is an archipelago called Bridget. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she...
Grants 20 crit, damn. What did I not talk about?
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but... he's remarkably intelligent. But if he had any work ethic or sense...
Oh, that's pretty good.
Hubert is the heir. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute.
Let's see.
So, you've accepted... I am the... I wonder if... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Yes.
The map looks a little off. Like, it's not terribly accurate.
So, I am the... I wonder if... I hope you've had a chance to meet her. Yes.
Pardon me.
Okay, wait.
So, I wonder... I hope you've had a chance to meet... Me? Well, something... What else?
Okay, whatever.
Pardon me. Greetings! You must... As for me, my job is to stand here at this and by that...
Why not, man?
Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Greetings! As for...
Oh. Right.
Well, what? I guess that means I'm guessing... Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
Guess I don't really care.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. If you look up lazy in the dictionary... Yeah.
Please accept my apology. I am, of course, delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different houses.
I appreciate your effort.
Let's explore up here. Might as well,
Yes.
right?
A moment, please.
Might as well explore up here.
What? What do you want? I am Yuritsa.
I don't have business here.
Yes.
Hi.
Let's see. I'm real busy. Okay, now.
What happened? Here I am again. That said, I hear the captain. I hear the captain has a hard.
Let's see.
Hey. Oh, Professor. Dropping by so soon? I expected we'd take some time, exchange a few smiles as we passed in the hall, flirt a bit, you know. Well, you're here now, and I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door. Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it? What's...
How do I lock the door?
Oh, Professor. Well, you're here now, and I do like a man. Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it?
Jesus Christ, bro. She's trying to fuck. What the hell is this?
This is my research laboratory.
Can't point
I've
this
worked
thing.
hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built. This is...
Okay, what should I do? Let's just go. Yeah, kitty. Yeah. Okay. Let's just run away as we should just teleport to the audience chamber. God
Let's
damn it.
see.
Yo, my outfit trips me out, man.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far?
I suppose it is I must note that I am personally against entrusting...
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lion.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I...
I'll go with them.
So you have chosen the Black... Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh!
I'm in the middle of something.
No, it's not.
This is...
Oh my! A new addition to... I am Seteth's little sister, Flame. I am so happy.
Let us focus on the topic. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well.
I see. Exciting. Very exciting.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Okay, man.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and... I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status.
Cool.
Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
That
Petra,
seemed pretty nice.
I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken?
It's not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a...
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage me.
Can I manage it? Shit, dude. These guys seem like a tough bunch to corral. Okay. Damn, guys. I'm gonna make these videos pretty damn long. There's a lot to cover. And this is going on the second channel, so it's not too big of a deal. Just made the first episode a bit shorter. I think I'm gonna do hour episodes. Just upload them and yeah. Just throw them up. Oh, wow. Oh, yo, we just advanced 2 days. Okay.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device.
Okay.
You don't know about crests are a fascinating topic. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength. Each crest has its own power. I suspect as much, yes, as I said. However, just because someone kept only a scarce few descendants of a crest, perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest. That is how a crest... Yes, of course. Now then, please go ahead. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. To think, there are still crests out there that even I am...
How driven?
Pardon my unrestrained
No, I
jubilation.
understand, bro.
I have more research to do in regard to...
Yeah, do your thing, bro.
What could this line here be indicating? What in the world? Oh!
Greater degree? What's going on? What's this?
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Ferdinand's birthday's on that day. Oh. Guess you have to. I should probably save, right? I want to get green thumbs.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for... As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here. But the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct.
Right, so no banging of the students.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know... Goodness, listen to me.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal. I have a request.
Hello.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned.
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted me? I'm still not used to it.
Hey there.
Where's the greenhouse? Oh. Oh, right here. The dormitory?
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. It may have been old.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I even checked out Professor
Don't
Manuel
worry, I might have as well.
You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the officers. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
There's some gardening in the greenhouse. Where, bro? Hey, don't be nervous. Oh, okay, here's the greenhouse.
Okay. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Oh, did you come to look at the... There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me... You should try looking around the greenhouse some... You should try looking around the green...
Oh, wow.
My thanks.
Of course. Might as well do some more gardening, right? That's it. Oh, I only picked one? God damn it.
Hi there.
Goddess. Goddess. Goddess.
Well, you know,
Oh,
Professor.
fuck, I don't want to go back here. We'll have to go up here anyway. Is the dining room? Yep. I can press pause.
I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight.
Are you stupid?
Ugh, I really. Why can't the dining hall stay open?
I didn't do that quest. What was the quest? Oh, talk to the dining staff and voice someone. Who do I want to talk to? Why does it say down? Let's do her. Yeah.
I think I like this, but
Oh, I love this meal.
Okay, let's see. Is that good?
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Ugh, why can't the dining?
I don't know, man. Quests.
Greetings. Professor, I hope you know if my ways of speech are...
That's fine, man. Make it worse.
Right.
It's all Gucci. Maybe you should visit that professor's house. Yeah? That room? See what happened?
All right. Greetings, Professor. By the by, have you ever... It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old...
I mean, there's no lesson, but we know how to do it. Oh, come on.
Indeed.
Hello, Professor. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and general... I suppose it was... Hello, Professor. You haven't...
I don't think so.
Yes, I hear him. It is said. That is what in recent. Let us hope.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest. It is said that the closer a person's... Of course, there are also the exact nature of how...
Okay.
Hi, Professor.
It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I was in a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn.
I can't, be mad at that. It's good to learn. So it looks like we have unlimited time in each area.
The churches setteth, none of them.
A mock battle? This early? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Apparently there is to be a... My research is proceeding... I was wondering if I might get a sample.
I'm out.
Captain Gerald has Ivy. Why am I talking about? The leader of...
Do bear it, I hope. Oh.
Okay, I don't think there's really a point of talking to all these people all the time. But then who knows, like, when I need to talk to them and I won't. And then, where's the library? Wait, how do you get to the library? I can't even go in the fucking library.
Here's an idea.
Yes.
Where's the fishing? There's a fishing quest. God damn. Okay, let's bulletin board. Oh.
Hello there, well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. My brother would not. The monastery is kind enough to provide a safe. Might you help me with a favor?
Sure. Fishing pond, that's down here, right? Okay, select bait, silhouette of the fish, press A button on the hook here. A button, circle overlaps to reduce stamina. Excellent timing. Perfect. Come on now. What? What the Flynn?
Hi. You have helped me so much.
Of course. Where's my house leader? Ah, zoom out. God damn it. Officers Academy. Oh, it's on the map there. Okay. Damn, this is a huge place. This is huge, guys.
Some hour go all three. This too bad. This is the too bad we won't see more of each other.
Hello. Hi,
Professor, if you're not busy, would you... If I'm cooped up in this dusty... Hi, Professor. If you're not busy, would you... If I'm cooped up...
Sure.
Right. Before... That's where I... Oh, but Annie was...
The blue Lug, if you find... The blue Lug, the king of... The library holds various... If you find time...
Yeah, I would, but the library is not available to me. Where's my house leader?
Let me tell you, the eagle and black is... Let me tell you, the eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the... And black is the traditional...
I see.
Professor!
Listen to this. Wow, after that, I was surprised when you were suddenly... I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. You really think so?
No way.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the... When we take the field, it would be best not...
Okay.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. Still, you should take the time to learn each student. You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know. The monastery has some exceptional facilities that everyone who lives at the Officers' Academy is... For example, you can enjoy a meal with your students at the dining. I suggest visiting the various facilities whenever... Have you noticed the bulletin board? Those contain... The bulletin... You should take your time when speaking with everyone, but when it comes to using the facilities, well, you need to... If you use them without planning ahead... A great deal is expected from professors of the... To put it plainly, you'll need to keep expanding your...
Okay, well, I want to end this off here. I'll catch you guys in the next